Okay, Machine. You want to do this? I think we should talk about it before we do, you know?
Guys, this show is amazing. I loved Mutant Mayhem, and I watched this show in a night. It's so good.
Hey, thank you so much.
You.
Glad you enjoyed it.
The binge grind.
Yeah.
100%. One of the things I loved is we get to see each of the turtles really stand on their own without the help of their brothers. What were you all excited to explore with each of your characters that kind of helped them grow into their own as a hero a little bit outside of the team? And we'll start with Brady.
Yeah, I think I kind of wanted to tap into like almost like a softer side of Raph. I think in the first movie we really saw like how offensive he can be, and we saw he's the hothead of the group. But I think in the series it just gave me more time to dissect him as a character and just make him a little more likable. So I think that was really just important. Because now they are living in the society with people, so people know who they are. They identify them as heroes, or so. So, I mean, yeah, just fitting that hero role and getting more into that and getting more comfortable with that was a really important jump for Raph, I think.
Yeah, for me, playing Leo, kind of going at it alone, I think a big part of that was seeing how he changed, not, I guess, bossing around his brothers or being in command of the team. It's very interesting to see how those leadership qualities either, I guess, go inward or like it's like a self-discipline thing. I just thought it was going to be cool to explore what Leo's going to do without his bros. I mean, he was definitely worried and he wanted everybody to be okay, but I mean, I think he did a pretty good job by himself. So, I don't know. He needs his brothers, but I think he killed it.
Yeah, I think Donnie just like developing the feeling of thinking on his feet and doing things himself and not just, always planning it out, but using his knowledge to his advantage. Helped a lot, but I know he missed his brothers, and there was a lot of times where he needed them. And I think just like the character like realizing that like how much he needs his brothers and how much he kind of underappreciates them to an extent, because he's always like, oh yeah, I want to get away from my brothers, but then he's like, no, I really need my brothers right now. So I think that's a good aspect that the show shows.
Definitely. And then in your voice acting, how did you each want to kind of show how much the characters had grown since the events of Mutant Mayhem while still tapping into the fun silliness of these are teenagers?
I think, for me, playing Leo in this isolated story, it was almost, I guess I would say I enhanced the anxiety with being away from the brothers, but then I also felt more like authoritative, and I felt more, I guess, not like action hero-y, but like, it was a lot of crazy action sequences in the show. So I almost felt, I don't know if the word is mature or something, but it was just like more gritty with what Leo was dealing with.
Yeah, I feel like I share like a similar energy in the sense that like, like I said earlier, like Donnie just, he needed to develop as a person. He needed to know that yes, there's times where you need to be by yourself and you need to figure things out because who knows when this is going to happen again. But also, he needs his brothers, yeah.
Yeah, I think just finding the strength to not rely on your brothers so much, because they have such a strong bond. I think that was kind of important for even us as the audience to see the turtles split up. I mean, as an audience, but like you don't really see the turtles split up. They're known as like, they're the four turtles. They're a group. They stay together. It's like when One Direction splits up. It's like, bro, like, So yeah, kind of just like that. So. Yeah.
We're just like One Direction.
We're just like One Direction, pretty much.
Yeah, of course. Completely makes sense. And then, Nicholas, what do you think Leo learns from being separated from the brothers that will help him become a better leader?
Man, I think he learned, I guess, to trust them, because you see the way that the series, or at least these first 6 episodes, plays out is that we all branch off from this one point, and then as you watch each turtle's individual episode, you kind of see hints into what the other turtle's doing or how the stories connect in like little ways. So I think Leo learned, I guess, trust, because this whole time he's freaking out about trying to find his bros, but in the end he knows that everybody can make it out okay. And we have a great little ending to this 6-episode bit where everybody's working in harmony, and it's awesome.
I love that. And then Brady, Raph has a run-in with kind of the new gang in town. Can you tease that encounter? And could we see that kind of pop up again later in the season?
I can't, without spoiling too much. But yeah, there's definitely this new group, and Raph also gets to play another character in that episode too, and yeah, this new villain organization. Am I allowed to say
Name drop?
yeah? Like, am I allowed to?
I'll do it. Purple Dragons.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, the Purple Dragons are technically like the new bad boys in town, but I mean, Raph actually ends up, working with the Purple Dragons to kind of escape his way out, and that was kind of like a quick run-in that they had. But yeah, I think Raph and the Purple Dragons are on good terms, and you might be seeing them later potentially, possibly, maybe not.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Who knows?
We don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Micah, we actually see Donnie kind of connect unexpectedly with the antagonist in here.
Yeah.
In the first episode series, can you talk about that, like, sort of connection that we see with them?
Yeah. Again, not trying to spoil too much. I think that they share very similar qualities, and I think if Donnie didn't have his brothers, he would go down a similar path in the sense that some people just want to find someone like them, and I think that shows a lot in this series, and I think that Donnie connecting with an antagonist can show that, our differences aren't that big and that how similar we really are.
I love it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk to me today. I can't wait for more people to see this show. It is incredible.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks
so
for having us.
much.
Thank you.
Finally, I get to fight someone I can really let loose on. This is the best day of my life. Ow.